Okay, I'm reloaded.
If a doctor wrote you a prescription and never gave it to you, you wouldn't go back. If a barber cut your hair halfway, you'd be so mad. A mechanic changed 3 of your tires, yo, put that jack down. They left the fries out of the bag, you circle back round. You supposed to get what you paid for. Jersey, I'm looking at you, and if you can't produce what they paid for, stop booking these dudes.
Purchase your ticket to be in the building or catch it live on pay-per-view stream.
Okay, I'm reloaded.
I'm here in front of a legend in the making, man. In due time, you will be put on those type of lists. I have that much prediction, confidence in your talent. You know what I'm saying? I think you are a lot of people's favorites. I don't even like to call people up and comers that's been putting in years of pain. You know what I'm saying? We tend to call people rookies when they're not really rookies. We tend to say people are up and coming when they're already established in here. How can I call you an up and comer and you're on one of the biggest cards of the year? Like with one of the biggest battle rappers in the world. Like you're far from a fucking up and comer. Introduce yourself, sir.
Yo, shout out to y'all, man. Thanks, RB, for having me. Appreciate you, ARP. I go by the name of A Ward, man. Some of y'all know me. Most of you may not. But hopefully you'll know me even more in about 11 days. So I'm excited to be a part of this card. Excited to be here, man. Y'all need to get a hold of me. imaward.com. That's the website. But yeah, man, thanks for having me.
Always. I mean, this is going to drop on the RBE channel. So I assume that if you know RBE, you know who A Ward is, because this is pure battle rap right here. This is his third time coming through the platform. He had a crazy battle with Danny Myers. He had a ridiculous battle with Old Red. Here we are with Ill Will. So y'all know who this man is. But in case you don't, like he said, he's being humble. Understand that his temperament that you're seeing right now on his camera is nowhere near how he performs on stage. Don't worry about it.
Not at all. He gets busy on that stage. When the lights come on, man, it's all action. So you know that's how it is. But yeah, man, continue to hold myself in a humble aspect and continue to get booked for these big cards, man. So I appreciate you. I said, let red tell it. He pushed the white for the green, and bam, let a pair go. Or he gonna use a nun and Pope bar because he think I'm Catholic. What a weirdo. What a waste of time. I should be dunking on Jimmy, but she'll get scared though, or reading Psalm 80 in the King James Version. Instead, I'm here. Oh, wait. Bam, green, the white, let a pair go. None, Pope, what a weirdo. Duncan, Jimmy, she'll get scared though. 80, King James, I'm hero.
You personally as A, well, how you feel in the midst of all of this?
It's good, man. You know, this whole big stage, big card type thing is good to have that feeling come back. You know, like this, for some reason, when you're preparing for some of these small rooms, small events and stuff like that, and you know that you're going to be there with a bunch of your battle rap friends and everybody's just going to kind of be kicking it and you just got to rap that day. This is a whole different vibe. So it takes me back to like, you know, the Town Business 2 against Ilmac, or the, you know, in London against Sharon, or even the Danny Myers battle, you know, on RBE before COVID. Where you know, like, hey, there's a stage, there's a whole group of people that are coming out to see you. There's gonna be lines, people want to take pictures, all that stuff. So that last, 2 weeks leading up to that, you get your little nerves, you get zoned in, you start, everything's on the plate now. We dressing it up and then we're gonna take it to the table. So
yeah, this is one of those situations where, like you said, this is a big room situation. When you walk in that building, you're not just a fan, you're not just known in battle rap. You are one of the stars that is part of this big show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you are a part of this shit. It's like, oh, there's A Ward. Like, This is a big room situation. This is a mega event, and I know this is battle rap, so I know people's gonna be all in the comments and all this type of shit. What the fuck is that on ARP neck? I'll just bring it out right now, right? It's one of them stress heating pad type relievers. It's been hellacious on the staff, including myself. And I'm sitting down with you and I'm taking the opportunity to get me a hot press on the net. So
there you go.
Kiss my ass. Anybody that's not in my shoes right now that got a problem with it. But man, I need it. All right. So y'all can fucking kick rock.
I was working out with my wife. We normally work out before she goes to work. She works a night shift. So I forgot the time period in which she was going to do it. So you got me out of finishing the workout. So I appreciate you, man. man.
Adrenaline up, adrenaline up. All right, cool. So let's get a little bit more detail. I'll go controversy first because there's no controversy around your battle.
Right.
I think a lot of people have high expectations.
There's not, but but there could be. But we'll get to that. But go ahead.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I can't wait to hear that part. But hot topic, man. Let's just jump right to it, man. What's your feelings? No holds barred. Cassidy versus Hitman Faceoff. What's your feelings?
Hell in a Cell or like a battle rap? Who's gonna win? No. Yo, the face off was. It was crazy. It was intense. It was entertaining. It was. I think you could see the passion come through both guys in regards to like their brand, their artistry, their craft, like who they are. You know what I mean? Like there's you can't like make up that kind of passion. You can't make up that kind of back and forth. Those are just not cutscenes from WWE promo. You know what I mean? Like those are just two dudes who really, really freaking believe in themselves so much to where anything that you say, sets them off. And so I think that's, it's just a testament to their hard work and, what they put into their craft, man. It was really dope. It was really dope. Sucks that, it kind of had to get to the point to where maybe, you had to move people around and that kind of stuff you never want as a business owner per se, but at the same time you do want them to be on 110% feeling that sort of way about each other, you know what I mean, rather than just kind of sitting back and like, oh yeah, you got money, I got money, cool, let's go get money. They could have easily been like that too, so very, very very entertaining face off, million view face off, congratulations. That's just and one thing I've been saying is whether you think Cassidy or Hitman Holla are incredible at their actual content or writing, like there's so many notes that we can take, as battle rappers from these guys, and they put eyes on us that will not watch us, I can sit here and believe that me and Ill Will is the best battle on that card, and it might very well be to battle rappers, but there's a lot of people that are going to watch A-Ward and probably Ill Will for the first time because Hitman and Cassidy are on the card, so. Yeah,
I was on the phone with Raw today. Raw hits me up. He says his barber tells him like, yo, the card has been talked about on 99.9 or whatever the big station is out there multiple times all day long, et cetera, et cetera. And, him being from PA, and being from out there, he's like, yo, this is huge. It's like me being in New York. It's like me saying that, yo, this RBE card is being promoted on Hot 97 all day or 105.1 all day long. Like, it's crazy for him to hear that. So, Roy tells me, he says, look, I don't know, how your stream demographic or geography wise, normally pans out. But he says, if you can see those stats when it's over, I bet you have the whole PA, especially the whole Philly that watches the stream.
That's fine.
So it's great. And that's just one area. This is like a worldwide situation.
I've been getting some of the same messages, man. I've had a promoter that I did 3 events for. He's a motivational speaker. He inboxed me. He said, bro, I was watching this Cassidy face off. He was like, for this event, and I saw your face on there. You're battling on the same card as Cassidy. You know what I mean? Like, bro, you booked me. You know what I mean? Like people that I've worked with in the past, like I've got a handful of things just like, yo, like, and it's kind of like, yeah, I mean, everybody's tuned in, bro. Everybody's tuned in. And I don't want to discredit any of Cassidy's former battles, to say they're not like this, but they're not like this. This is different. So.
And I'm glad that you said that. Here's a question leading off of the face-off. With that amount of passion, like you said, that you saw in both battlers, so in Cassidy, because I think Hitman has always been a heavy favorite from the initial announcement. Now, when you see that level of passion from Cassidy, when you see the difference that he's been portraying, he's been saying, his energy, you're adding up all these elements during this rollout. Does it change, regardless of who you still have or don't have winning anymore, whether you change your opinion or not? Does it change your feeling about the outcome of the battle at all after the face-off?
I don't think it changes the outcome, but I do think that if Cassidy, has the right type of people around him and the right mindset as far as strategically from battle rap, that he can take and he can leverage himself off of the face-off in his material to possibly, create some more interesting and better, maybe applicable content to his opponent. I think that as I watched the face-off, like I realized some things about the back and forth between them two. And I thought to myself, dog, if I was Cassidy, this is exactly what I would do. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and so I definitely think that he might be able to leverage that, but I don't think the outcome itself has changed for me. I still think Hitman's going to take the battle. But man, that's what face-offs are for. That is exactly what face-offs are for right there. It's just because we went from that ready to watch, prime Cassidy, prime Hitman, and see what happens. So
yeah, it's crazy. I spoke to both of them yesterday morning. You'll be the first person to hear from me. I haven't said it publicly yet. I haven't said any blogs or anything. They both told me they left the face-off with a new feeling and or new material.
Yeah, that's how I say.
I face-off like that.
Yeah, I would have went back and said, "All right, this is what we're doing." All right.
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. I ain't gonna say which ones, but you could probably guess. Like one guy might have added increased energy, and one guy might have different material. I'll let y'all guess which one. But that's what was said to me yesterday from both of these guys. It's just like this. All the narratives around the battle changed to forget everything we was talking about since the announcement. It's now we're talking about this grudge match. I never seen a battle do that. Just totally changed what it was about.
From my standpoint, as a battler too, and as a fan too, it's just good to see like these two guys have the name and the brand to where they could just show up and rap and leave. You know what I mean? And they would still be worth what they got paid because of who they are and what they've built themselves up to be. And they're literally taking every aspect from beginning to end serious, to give your platform and the business and everything the proper, reciprocation from that standpoint. And so that's what's super, super dope to me. So that's why I don't like seeing all of the, the hate of this or that. It's just like, man, like you don't realize that these guys it's not a walkthrough. It's not a celebrity walkthrough. They're not like, I'm in your city. I'm just going to go ahead and get this, money and walk across your stage, and you can say you took a picture with me. They're literally ready, to go from A to Z in what it takes to put on a battle and finish a battle. So that's dope.
Yeah, you said something that a lot of people need to take note of because it's big to the individual success as well as the platform, which then bleeds into the culture. So everybody wins. It's huge. You see them working from beginning to end to help to equate this large situation. But speaking of somebody that you said booked you prior and saw your face on the trailer, it's like, oh wow, you're on that situation. Yeah. In that trailer, when A Ward's clip comes on, it happens to be what I say is since that moment, that happened I think October 2020, that battle. Since October 2020, for me personally, that's the most creative thing that I've seen a battler do in their rounds.
Who said you're pin worthy? Jersey? Red here just a rap battle. Watch fans bat Ward, a sure 30. Wait, reverse that 30? Sure, A Ward's back. Fans watch battle rap just to hear Red Jersey? It hurts me.
How did you come up with that shit?
Okay, I'm reloaded.